All right, so as we mentioned at the top of the half hour, we knew this was coming. This is what greeted our president and general manager when he got home a short time ago. So you could look at it this way, Micah. This should at least delay the first time you have to cut the grass, at least for a couple of days.
Yeah.
One never knows this time of year.
That's the silver lining.
Yeah, that is snow covered, by the way.
And he's sending videos now, by the way, because he sent me a report once that I didn't believe. And so he then sent a picture.
You needed proof.
Yeah,
You do all the time. When I'm like, oh yeah, we got 3 inches out here. You're like, I don't believe you.
No, today, and Brian was involved in this. Today
And
you said,
side.
you did not, did you?
Once I showed
that
him the
doesn't
photo.
count.
I saw the photo.
So today we had a
It was
conversation
sticking
on
a little on the roads this morning.
text about what sticking was, and she sends this picture of a bare black road.
It was not.
It was slushy.
That said, we
slushy.
should mention that the Maine Turnpike between Falmouth and Augusta is down to 45 now.
I mean, if it's melting on contact. All right, anyways, look at the radar. It is now sticking, legitimately sticking, pretty much everywhere away from the immediate coastline right now as the sun angle has settled a bit. We talked about 5 o'clock being the time period where that would likely start. And then, of course, it accelerates as you get towards sunset. And so surface temperatures dropping down to freezing or below, plus the sun angle being lower. So we're doing some pretty rapid accumulation in spots that mostly snowed all day and didn't see anything really accumulate, including the mountains. The turnaround when I was looking at the web cameras for the ski areas, from nothing to probably an inch happened in about an hour or so. That snow continuing there as well. And then down east is going to get some snow, continued snow through the rest of this evening. Excuse me. So additional snowfall here. This is on top of what you have, and most people don't have that much yet, right? But you've got a lot of spots where there's 0 or 1. That's a coating or so. And then we have this thin stripe. I would argue this might be a little bit too far north with this model. It might be a little bit more down towards Washington County, just north of Bangor, where we see the highest accumulation. But that sets up when the sun sets here, and that's when we get our most rapid accumulation. So watch this 8 o'clock tonight. Again, I think that snow band is maybe positioned a bit north of where it's likely to actually be. Might be just a little bit farther south here, including Bar Harbor. And then surface temperatures down to freezing and the sun being out of the equation. The accumulation is pretty rapid through about midnight. And then between 1 and 3 a.m., it looks like we still have some light snow around, but we lose dynamics here. So we start to see less intense snowfall over central and northern Maine, and then temperatures dropping. Tomorrow is going to be a bright day, but it's worth mentioning it's not going to be that warm. Upper 30s to around 40 should do it. First half of Thursday looks good into the mid 40s, and then clouds come in Thursday afternoon, and we're cloudy again on Friday. The weekend forecast, Saturday still looks rough, starting as snow, changing to rain, but Sunday has improved a bit. And if we can keep this trend going, we might be able to salvage that day. That doesn't look great, does it? But I'm telling you, it's a lot better than it was yesterday because that low is now well south before it was right in the Gulf of Maine. So if we can improve on that just a little bit more, we might be able to keep it dry. But right now, I do still have a scattered shower into the mid-50s mid next week, which sounds great. Actually, just about average for this time of year, just a little bit above average, but we've been playing kind of on the wrong side of the field here.
It'll feel good.
Recently, yeah.
You never questioned Betty and Eustace like this.
Betty was a sky-warned weather watcher.
Talk about your weather wheelies here.
Don't forget, we have a new installment of Weather Wheelies that will drop on our streaming app, News Center Maine Plus, in just a few minutes. Tonight, Ryan, Breton, and I talk about today's storm, and we look back at the total eclipse, which was 1 year ago today. That could have been like today. We do it every weeknight. And if you've got a weather question, email us at weatherwheelies@newscentermaine.com. If you don't already have News Center Maine Plus, you can download it for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.